See if it works.
Okay.
It's recording. Now, if just so to recap, you were down in Calgary, and you did go to Stephen Harper's office, right?
I most definitely did.
He wasn't there.
Yeah.
And
I gave them my letters.
You gave Harper your letters?
Yeah, the ladies told me they're faxing them to Ottawa, and someone will get back to me. I haven't heard a word.
What day were you at Harper's office?
Oh, Jesus, Graham, I can't... I mean, David, I can't even remember.
I think it was around Wednesday of last week.
It had to be sometime.
All right.
Or the week before.
But you were at Harper's office.
Most definitely.
And
you betcha I was.
And you told me you had some meetings at somebody's office.
I prior to that, I had a meeting with Thomas Luciak.
Yeah.
At the MLA in Edmonton in Castle Downs. And then that's when I emailed Barry Winters.
Yeah.
And I told him, why don't you meet me there for that meeting, and I will show you what I'm all about.
So did
Next thing I know on my email, I get that they have to cancel my appointment.
Luciak?
Yeah.
So you never got to go to Luciak's office?
Yes. I was supposed to go there when I went and saw Winnie last week and walked in there again. That's when she said to me, I don't appreciate your emails. And I looked at her and said, I don't appreciate you people abusing my mental and physical human rights here.
All right. So what day did the RCMP take you away?
On Friday. On Friday, and that was from that Brent Rathberger's office in St. Albert.
Now, they took you away against your own free will?
Well, first they were going to give me a ride to a motel.
That's what they said.
Yeah, that's what they said. So we're sitting out there waiting, and then I think Constable Gordon or something like that was his name.
Mm-hmm.
He got a call from the crisis unit, and then they said, no, we just want to take you there to talk to a doctor, and then you could probably even go. That's
the same trick they pulled on me.
Yeah, so I got here. Hey, they threw me in that little room. They stood there and watched, right?
Mm-hmm.
I spoke out right then about, you're abusing my human rights here. They left me in that room. I kept telling them, I can't stay in a room like this. It's horrible, that dirty little white room. So then I started knocking on the door to try to get this security's attention to tell them I can't sit here like this, right? You know what, David? I wasn't screaming. I wasn't freaking out or anything. Not at all. Same in the MP's office.
Now, when you went to the MP's office, were the RCMP already there? Were they expecting you?
No. They called them.
They called them?
Yeah, because I told the receptionist, I said, you can call cops or do whatever you want. I'm not leaving until I speak to someone. So she called in their manager, and she was angry because she's got pneumonia. And she was very angry. She had to come in. She told me all the government does is deal with transfer payments. I said, and then I didn't say it then,
right,
but I thought
the battery's dying.
She doesn't know there's a Canadian human rights.
The battery's dying on this camera here. So,
okay.
Very quickly, because I'm saving this for possibly YouTube.
Yeah.
The guy come into the room and twisted your arms. Do you remember his name?
You know what? I moved the bed over and I was putting the sheet over the camera, knowing that would get someone's attention to get in there to me. He came in. I jumped down and he started screaming at me to go sit down. You go sit down over there. And I said, no, I want to speak to someone. I cannot stay in this room. He goes, you're not the only one here. And he grabbed me and he almost broke my arm. It's still sore. I have bruises on my legs. I showed the nurses. He said, I said, you're abusing my human rights here. He says, get a lawyer. It was horrible, David.
All right. Now, what happened that you're no longer locked up?
Well, I guess because I'm me and I speak up.
No, I'm recording this. So you weren't committed. What's your status right now?
A doctor came into that room about an hour later after that had happened, and he said, okay, tell me what this is all about. I told him, right, about the surgeries on my eye and my head, And he said, okay, I want you to sign this paper, and I'm going to get you an MRI.
He promised it.
Yes.
Did you get a copy of that paper?
No, but you know what? I asked about that. They tell me I have to go through some little protocol system to get that.
Bullshit.
Okay, good. That's what I thought.
If you gave them their signature, you're entitled to a copy.
Okay, good. Good. Then that's the only thing I signed, David. I haven't signed anything else. So I'm going to go and I'm going to talk to my nurse and I'm going to get a copy of that paper today.
So when's your MRI?
I don't know. She's checking.
But you're free to walk out of that hospital if you wish.
Yeah. But I want my MRI. They did swabs on me again like they did a year ago in Victoria. You know, on my nose and my bum and my other area. And because I think still, from the crack shack, I think I have some kind of infection in me. And I have something in my left arm.
Huh. Now, did you ever get the name of the guard that twisted your arm?
No, I did not. I told the other security guard lady that night that I want a copy of that video. Now, they assured me here that they're dealing with it. But whether they are or not, I don't know. I heard another horror story of another fellow man that they left in there. He wanted to go to the bathroom. They wouldn't even answer his call to go to the bathroom, so he did it in the garbage can.
Robin, has anybody called you?
No.
After this camera dies, I'll try to keep it going for 10 minutes just for YouTube to protect you if need be.
Yes.
But I'm just recording this now. I won't necessarily put it on YouTube because here's my thinking, okay?
Okay.
You want an MRI. You want some medical attention.
Yes.
So I don't see how me putting this on YouTube and everything's going to help. It might screw up your chance to get some medical attention.
Yeah, but David,
just sort of let me go.
Part of the brutality.
Yes, I understand.
You know what? I feel like that's where they threw me and treated me like that.
Yes, I understand. Now, what I'm trying to say is...
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is, we record what's happened to you, because I don't trust the bastards.
Oh, I don't either.
They could be saying, we'll give you an MRI, and the next thing you know, you could be up the river as a nutcase.
Yeah.
You can't trust them.
No, I don't.
But let's give them the benefit of the doubt, just in case you get the medical attention you want and need, right?
Yes.
So I figure if I attack them too hard, it will screw them up. But that said, I have been talking to many people about you on the phone. And I have not sent any emails yet. I've been waiting for you to call back.
Okay.
Before I send these emails, I want your blessing to do so.
You have my blessing, David.
Yes. That said...
My blessing.
All right. Now...
My friend, all the way.
That said...
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure you're okay first and record this.
Yeah? You know what? Jason, I'm like you. I don't need a hide.
Yeah, but...
I got nothing to be ashamed about or scared about.
Yes, but now, if anything happens... They try to lock you up or something? You let Werner know because I'm out of here today.
Are you?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I can't tell you.
Huh?
I can't tell you. But I'll be back. I'll get emails.
Okay, I'm going to miss you.
But no, well, the cops are torturing Werner and I, too.
I know they are.
Anyway,
I know they are.
Anyway,
I tell them about you and how...
Well, no, we're getting registered letters and nasty phone calls from the cops. So, like, we could be the next ones locked up. You understand?
Okay, I hear you. I know.
Yeah, no, the same thing happened to me last year. It's happened to you now.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's with Byron Pryor, and I know Charles LeBlanc, he's going to court here in 4 or 5 days. And they're very desperate people, and I got to be careful.
Yes, I know. We all have to be. Hey, I had this really strange phone call.
Yeah,
I'm going to try to get to my emails today.
Did you have a phone call?
Did I what?
Did you get a phone call to the hospital?
No.
Now, I'll tell you this on the record. I was talking to somebody who will go unnamed, but he's an elected member of the legislature.
Okay.
He listened to me as I ranted and raved about me and you for an hour.
Okay.
He wanted to call you to make sure you were okay.
No, I haven't had a call.
Well, we'll see. Because he seemed like a decent sort, and I won't name him right now.
Okay.
But there might be somebody in your corner.
I hope so.